This is our login page and also our welcome page. First, we will register an account. We will provide a name, mm, provide a working email, the password. We will re-enter the password. We'll register. Okay. We will send the verification email to the email that we put in there on the registration form. So here it is. Verify email. We click this verify email address. There. You can see the system. View a faculty. Okay. Log out. We will now try to log in the account that we register. Provide an email address. Click the get OTP that will send a code to MailTrap. Here it is, a few seconds ago. Um, we will copy this code and go back to the login page. We will put the code in the one-time password, submit, and insert the password of the email account. The user account, rather. Here, we'll view the dashboard, the team, the faculty, log out. Um, when you register, you will input the name, email, and the password. The password required to be one hub uppercase and require a numeric number and a special character. You have to agree in the terms of service and privacy policy of the system. When you click the term of service, it will provide a new tab of term of service, terms and services. When you click on data privacy policy, it will move you to the new tab again that will put a sample of the when a user forgot the password of their account, the user will just only need to click the reset password on the login page. Now, the system will ask the user to provide the email of their account to system that will send a reset password link on the email. The link has been provided. The user will now need to click the reset password link. When it clicks, the system will ask a new password to account. It required an uppercase, numeric numbers, and a special character. Hit the reset password. It will direct to the login page. User can now type the new password to access their account. Then log in.
In our system, we have two types of users. First, the admin, and second, the users. What the admin can do is access the dashboard, the faculty information. He can input information of employees. He can edit and delete. You can also add and input the salary of the employee. First, I will try to add. After adding the information will go to the table. This one. We can also edit that. Let's change the subject from networking to network security. Right there. The subject has changed. Now this add button, what this button does is it will put the employee to the salary. To access the salary, first the admin must type his password. As you can see, there is nothing here. And I will try to add one employee. After adding the employee, you can see that the employee is now added in the table. We can edit his SSS number, his deductions, and his salary. That's what the admin can do. After that, we will change our user to from admin to user. What the user can do is just view the faculty and download the PDF of the table. This is the PDF of the table. Another feature of our system is if the user that is not the admin will try to access the sites, the pages that only our admin can access by typing its URL like that. He will be redirected to the dashboard. That's it.
In browser session, the user will be able to see each device and browser where he or she is logged into his or her account. As you can see, there are two browsers stored in the browser session. The user can log out other browser session by entering the password. Two-factor authentication. This is for the user. It helps the user to protect his account in addition to the OTP and the password. Using the Google Authenticator, you can scan the QR code to generate the code or the recovery code to log in. For the password confirmation, this is for the admin. If the admin wants to delete data, there will be a model password confirmation for the security purposes. We set the time limit to 2 minutes. So, yung admin, pwede siya mag-delete ng data within the time limit. But after that, meron ulit lalabas na model password confirmation. After 2 minutes, may lalabas na ulit na model confirmation. Next naman is, if the admin opens the salary table, same lang siya sa password confirmation, pero instead of model confirmation, mare-redirect siya sa another page for password confirmation. Yan.
profile management, the users may modify their profile photo, name, email address, as well as deleting their account. In profile information, if the user want to modify their profile photo, they must enable the functionality in the config jetstream file. And to use this feature, they just need to uncomment the feature profile photo line. Then use the storage link command once they activated the profile photo option. To save profile photos, update profile photo function is used. And when updating the profile photo, just click the select a new photo button, and after that, you may choose your desired profile photo. In changing your name and the email address is as simply as filling in what you want to update and save it lang. When it comes to password update, it allows the user to change the password linked with their account. When the user updates their password, it will be called in App Actions 45 Update User Password. This action is responsible for validating the user's input as well as updating the password. And to change your password, enter in your current password as well as the new password. Then save it and your password will be successfully updated. In addition, the user can delete their account here in Profile Management by deleting the functionality from the application's config jetstream file. You may disable the account deactivation option. And in our system, when you delete an account, you must first confirm your password in order to delete the account successfully.
So for the OTP, we use the PHP mailer class to implement the SMTP. So to do this, we just use the PHP mailer and configure the host, which is SMTP, and the username and password of our mail trap. We also set the message of the OTP email, which is can be seen here. So let's check for the mail trap. So as you can see, in our mail trap, the email arrives and we can see the OTP now and the message of the email. So we will use this OTP to log in. So when it is successfully confirmed, we will be able to log in using our password. So our table, we have two tables, the faculty information and the salary. So for the faculty information, it has a relationship to the salary table. When we click add, it will uh, it will go to salary table, which we can enter the salary and other sensitive data. So here we can see the SSS, the deductions and salary of the employee we added earlier. So when we edit it, we can input the SSS number, the deductions, for let's say for example 500, and the salary. So when we click save, it will appear details that we provided. But in the database, it is being encrypted. We use the encryption provided by Laravel. So as you can see here, the SSS, the deductions, and the salary is
encrypted. But on the client side or in the interface, it is being decrypted again. So to use the encryption, we should use the crypt class of the Laravel and use it in the field that we want to encrypt, such as the SSS number, the deductions, and the salary. So just type crypt and colon colon encrypt. So for the decryption, we should use the crypt class of Laravel. So to use that, just the same, but in this case, decrypt we will use decrypt class, decrypt method for it to be able to be seen in the table, because in the as I said, in the database it is being encrypted. So if we fetch this to the table, it will show a long uh, encryption, which is we don't want. So we will decrypt it since it is still secured, considered secured, because the admin has the only access to this page. On roles, we use the Laravel middleware to identify the user and the admin. We can see it in the app HTTP middleware and auth admin. We created a auth admin class which includes the logic of it. If user, it will check the user type. If admin, and then it will return the request if it is admin. And in the we just set the routes to auth admin. We will use middleware for authentication of admin and the user. That's all. Thank you.